Alright, what's going on? Miller Killer 310 back here with another video. But before I hop into today's video, please hit that like and hit that subscribe because it greatly helps out the channel. But without any further ado, let's hop right into it. So, Battlefield 6 has been on a rise in players here recently, and I think it's a good thing, right? A lot of you know that Battlefield 6 kind of tanked a little bit not long after its launch, right? Battlefield 6 was having a lot of issues, was having a lot of problems, and, a lot of people just kind of didn't seem to get their fill from it, and so a lot of people ended up leaving, but I don't think it could be as bad as Black Ops 7, right? Where, you release a, 12, 11-year-old game and already sold more copies than your current game, and then, before all of that, you rug pulled people with a matchmaking system, not once, but twice, right? So I think it's good to kind of look and see that Battlefield is re-rising in those player numbers, right? Because I think this really shows where people are willing to go when, kind of looking in terms for an FPS game, right? And I've been playing a little bit of Battlefield 6 myself. Like, I uninstalled it at around the Season 2 mark when I kind of had the same issues and problems that a lot of other people were having, right? Now, I come back and play the game, and, I'm like, wow, this is actually fun. Like, this is, for the most part, a genuinely enjoyable game. Like, multiplayer is really fun, like Conquest and, TDM and all these modes are fun. But right now, we've kind of gotten to a point where, I'm starting to notice that a lot of the game modes and stuff that was available aren't there anymore because they took those away, and I'm not really mad about it, but at the same time, I do kind of like it there as an option just in case. I'm like, I kind of want to, deluge into a little bit of other things, right? I don't know. I feel like it's interesting seeing that Battlefield 6 kind of had its resurgence in players, and people are talking about that apparently Battlefield 6 came out with some hotfix notes and stuff like that, and they were kind of giving it some backlash, and Battlefield 6 is still receiving that backlash, but I don't think it could be as bad as Call of Duty could be, right? So moving on, right? So, I'm playing the game, right? And I will say, I still do notice that I'm having a lot of, like, hit registration issues and, damage output value issues. It just doesn't make a lot of sense to me, right? But, other than that, the game is still fun. The game is still, interesting enough to play, right? And, you got the new Tessara Reef. I'm sure I just butchered that. But that's a great map, man. But, like, honestly, for Conquest, wonderful map. Only complaint, please put more boats. Major water map and not enough boats. But when it comes down to the, smaller versions of that map is a freaking meat grinder. It is just a, spawn in, get seen by everyone fest, and you're getting lasered from across the map, right? It's not really the funnest map to play on Team Deathmatch. I've tried giving it multiple shots, but it just doesn't work out for me as well as one might think, because it was horrible. Like, I just felt like I couldn't find anybody, or, if I spawned in, I was instantly down someone's gun barrel. But moving on, right? Still, great map, just terrible execution in every other game mode. But Battlefield 6, right, I don't know, like, I hopped on because I kind of saw a buddy of mine on, and I saw that, like, the player numbers were surging. But other than that, I mean, like, what really is drawing players back to Battlefield? And honestly, I think it's, like, genuinely due to the fact that this is one of the best FPS games we have ever had in years, right? So I kind of want to rewind back to when Battlefield 6 and Call of Duty, were going at each other's throats, right? And Black Ops 7 had already, out the door, ruined almost every chance they had for the game to be really good with the rug pull and a bunch of other issues that were happening with the beta. And if you played the Battlefield 6 beta, I was like, oh my gosh, I don't want this to end. This is fun, right? And it seemed like everyone hopped on that beta, and it felt like every time I'd go to play the Black Ops 7 beta, it was just nobody. It was sweat tryhards, right? So, like, going back a little bit, right? You remember when Battlefield 6 had every opportunity this year to absolutely crush Call of Duty, and then everyone said, oh, it's going to happen, or it's not going to happen, and then it kind of just both games fell off at the same time, and Battlefield 6 had all these opportunities to really be ahead of the game, just simply, I guess, couldn't figure it out, like with the player base and stuff like that, of what, they wanted and people, flooding into the game wanted. It was kind of hard, right? It's a hard dilemma to be in, 100%. But whenever, I just kind of left Battlefield, it was because of a lot of issues, and I just kind of wasn't, like, wanting to tolerate it anymore. But I come back, and I'm like, after playing a bunch of Black Ops 7 and, trying to, leave that game for good, and then I come back to it, I'm like, oh my god, this was, like, way much more enjoyable. Like, why was I never playing this, like, throughout time, right? And I feel like that is kind of what's happened. I think people have kind of looked at Battlefield 6 and said, this game wasn't even that bad. It just has a little bit of issues. Like, I'm sure someone's trying their best to fix them, and we need to kind of come back and give it a chance, because obviously Battlefield 6 is doing way better than Call of Duty ever could in any regards, right? Like, I think Battlefield 6 still has a chance to absolutely dominate the scene. Obviously, this game is probably going to be around, considering Battlefield games stick around for quite a good while, but when it comes to Black Ops 7, and, Modern Warfare 4, I feel like Modern Warfare 4 will take away a little bit, but I feel like people, considering what's going on right now in that corner over there, are going to kind of flood back to Battlefield 6, because there's just no way that, this could go any more worse for Call of Duty. Like, actually, it could, but, like, it's Call of Duty. They can always somehow find a way to make it worse. But I think what it comes down to is Battlefield 6 genuinely has opportunities to absolutely destroy the game. And because it's a good game, right? I've enjoyed Battlefield 6 immensely. I took a little break from it, come back, and I'm like, holy shit, I'm enjoying the game again. Like, this just kind of shows that no matter what happens, right? You leave and you come back and you immediately just, in the blink of an eye, snapping your fingers, start enjoying the game. That shows you just how good a game really is, especially in the modern day era. Ladies and gentlemen, that is all I have for you. Please, if you liked the video, please leave a like. And I would love to hear your thoughts and comments on today's video in the comments section below. But also, don't forget to hit that subscribe. But other than that, ladies and gentlemen, that is all I have for you today. But I will catch you all in the next one. Peace. Not